So basically this is just an easel card, and then sets up like so. And I'm just going to write my little message right here. And then I have the little Santa Claus cut out with some Stickles and some liquid pearls that I use for the snowman. And then I just stamped this little image using a BoBunny stamp and added it to some acetate to make it stand up. So that's the little easel card. And the envelope that comes with it, I made that as well. And it has a Velcro closure. I'm going to show you how I made it. And like I said, I added this, which isn't shown. I added this and this at the end, but it's not part of the video. But if you want to know how I made it, just leave a comment in the description and I'll try to make a video on how I did this. It's nothing new. It's a used idea from Anna's Paper Creations. But yeah, so just continue to watch and I will show you how I made these. Okay, so I have like a little diagram of the card that I'm getting ready to make. So basically you need the size of the card. The easel card is going to measure, actually this is the envelope for the card, which is fine because we'll need to make the card and the envelope. So you're going to need a piece of paper that's roughly 8.5 by 11, and you're just going to take it and cut it on the make it 10 1/4 inches long, and you're going to score on the 10 1/4 inch side. You're going to score at 1 inch, and you're also going to score at 6 3/4 inches. Then you're going to turn it over, or turn it to the side on the 8.5 inch side, and you're going to score once again at 1 inch, and then also at 7.5 inches. And then you're going to cut it basically. These are your sides and flaps. So we're going to cut this down, this little square. Also going to cut this square. And then we're just going to cut this down on the score mark. And then you're going to come in at an angle and complete that cut. Just don't do like I did and cut into part of your flap. Do the same thing here where that score line is. That's where you're going to cut it. And then you're going to come in at an angle from this flap. And then you basically have your envelope, or part of your envelope anyway. Fold that in, fold that in. This is going to fold down. And then we need our center. Okay, and then for the center, it's going to measure 5.5 by 6.5. 6.5, 5.5. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this. And you can use double-sided tape because this is pretty strong. So actually, but first, before I do this, I should have cut this at an angle. The same way I did this, I should have cut this at an angle as well, just so that when you fold it over, it does better. And then I'm just going to place this over top of here. I'm just going to put some glue here, and over here, and here. And then just hold it. And then here's the envelope. And I'll create some type of closure for it. The card itself, you're going to need 2 different colors. And I've decided that I'm going to make these colors brown and beige. So the biggest one, you need a 5 by 11 inch card, a piece of paper. So just cut it over to 5 inches. Yeah. Then you're going to get the scoring board, and on the 11-inch side, you're going to score at 5.5 inches and at 8 inches. So score at 5.5 inches and at 8 inches. And you need a piece of paper that is 5 by 11 inches. So that's for your first one. And then on your second one, it has to be a different color. And I will use cream. I need this to be 4 3/4 inches by 10 3/4 inches. And then you're going to score it at 5 3/8 inches and at 7 7/8 inches. So at 5 3/8, so 1, 2, 3, and 7 7/8. So yeah, there we go. And you're going to go ahead and glue, or you're going to fold it over. So it folds like this. And I'm going to go ahead and center this. And glue it on. Well, I need to make sure that I put it on the right side. Make sure that when you're getting ready to glue this together, that the inner portion of your card, the second color, where the score mark is on here, is going to line up with the score mark right here. So we're going to go ahead and want to line that up in the center. And we'll go ahead and add some glue. But I didn't put any glue near where the score line is. I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to glue this inside. And if you look, there's like a small little leftover piece here. You can cut that off, or you can leave that on there, however you want. I may just leave it on. Now I'll go ahead and cut it off. Fortunately, that was the side that's going to become the easel. So it's going to bend anyway, so that's totally fine. So yeah, where the score mark is where you want to bend it. You want to bend your card. And you can go ahead and decorate it if you want, or however you want to do it first. I think I'll do the inside first and determine how I'm going to do my outside. So for the inside portion, I am going to use a journal card from the same Christmas collection. This is cute too. Yeah, I'll go with that one. And then I'm just going to put it on some brown cardstock. So I'm putting this on brown, and then I'll put it on some black, just to kind of accent it. I think I'll just leave it with brown instead of black. Yeah, or even white, because I need enough to make a contrast in colors. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Then I need something to hold this up. So I'll need some chipboard. And I'm going to take some of this, these little foam dots or whatever you want to call it, and add it on here. Okay, so yeah, this will be the stopper, and I'm just going to put this like right here, like in the center. That's going to be what holds this in place. Oh my God, if I can get this right. Okay, then the fun part is getting ready to decorate, so I can put Santa on here. Before I do that, I'm gonna put like a little piece of white paper back there, and it's gonna measure approximately 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. Then I'm just going to put Santa on here. But I'm going to take a little bit off of his head because that part's probably not going to need to be glued down. And then I'm just going to take some Stickles and make like some fake snow. First, to give it a little bit of depth, I'm just going to take these, the liquid pearls again, and I'm just going to add once again to this Santa Claus, like just certain little areas, to make his beard a little more pronounced and three-dimensional, as well as his the white snowy looking parts of his outfit, just a little bit here and there. And then I'm also going to add to his bag and make it look like he has some snow on it, and a little bit on his hat. And then a little bit, I'll create like some heels or something. But not too overwhelming. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll add some of these crystal stickles to make it have like a little glow to it. And you can see the shine that's on there. So I'm just going to let that dry. And that, once it stands, that's pretty much it. It's just a really simple card. But yeah, that's the easel card. So I hope you like this video and you'll continue to watch and subscribe and check out my other videos and social media sites. And thanks for watching.